Hi crafters, it's Vicki. I wanted to show you some thank you cards I've been doing. My daughter's getting married at the end of February. She had a shower a couple of weeks ago, and I'm doing thank you cards for that. Excuse me, my glasses are a little crooked. What you see is what you get with me on the video. It's been snowing here in Virginia. This is a snow day. This is Vicki with no makeup. This is what you get. I'm going to show you some cards I've done for her. This is done with my stamp sets here. I had them all out. I made a video just a minute ago and it was a mess, so I'm doing it again. So this is made with the Butterfly Basics, this stamp set. I love this stamp set. It's one of the first ones I bought for myself with my demonstrator kit. And it does come with the framelets, dies, thinlets, whatever you want to call them. That's one of my favorites. This one is done in Pool Party. This is done with the Gorgeous Grunge. It's got the stripes ones and the paint splatters at the bottom. That's pretty. And this is a similar version done with the So Saffron, I believe, and the black. These two are different versions. One's a pink and one is a greenish. This is Summer Silhouettes is where the trim has come from. This trim here is Summer Silhouettes. My flowers are from Beautiful Bunch. It also has a punch that coordinates with it, and or Flower Shop. I believe I used one from each because one is the large and one is the small. And the greenery also come from the Summer Silhouettes punch. This one came from my 6-sided stampler. I didn't stamp anything from this, but it does have a coordinating punch, and I just stamped various flowers. My thank you that I used in the middle came from my Pennant Parade stamp set. And the Summer Silhouettes, I absolutely love this set. I bought it, probably bought it a couple of months ago, and I've just had a chance to actually use it. I used it at a workshop that I went to, but I haven't actually used it on my own. So I made this beautiful one with Wisteria Wonder. And what I did on the stems is I stamped in the ink pad, and then I stamped off on a piece of paper one time and stamped on this. That way it come out a little bit lighter, and the top of the flowers stamped it directly in the ink and directly on here. And then I put little jewel rhinestones around there. The little thank you came from an Occasions set. It's an older set, I believe. I believe it was Occasions. Yes, it came out of an Occasions. The little thank you that I used. And I also did it in Tangerine Tango. I did the same thing. I stamped the stems off a little bit lighter and put the jewels in there. And I did one in Pink Pirouette, but this time I did the stems in a different color green, and I did the pink, and then the green leaves I did in a different green. I believe I used, hold on, I'll tell you. I did Old Olive in the stems, and then I used the Cucumber Crush in the green for the greenery. And this next one I used my Flower Patch, and it also has the thinlets that goes with it. And you can see I did the large flower. I just stamped it with this. I stamped it on here, and then I stamped this one, which is this little jewel here, and cut it out with a thinlet. But the original one on the white cardstock I stamped. This one that went over the layer, I stamped and cut out both of those, and I put a few jewels. This I did double-sided, or double, double stamping, the stamp. It has the stamp here for the leaf, and then you can stamp either, I believe you stamp this one into here, you can stamp this one into that one. So that I made those, you can see that in 2 different colored greens, so that would stand out. This one I did with some designer paper with those flower punch, with the flower punch stamps. And these were also with one of the flower punch, and these are popped up on a Stampin' Dimensional, and it's got some gorgeous grunge in Sahara Sand. And these are also Sahara Sand grunge and the flower punch, and I just used the little itty bitty punch with the heart and a star in the middle of those. And these I used the Mosaic Madness, and it has a punch that goes with it as well. This one I did in the light blue, and I stamped a different color and put a different color rhinestone in them. This has the Wisteria Wonder with purple. This is a, what did I use with this one? Wild Wasabi, I believe. Pink Pirouette and Marina Mist in that one. This one is done all green, and I'll put the jewel rhinestones in there. And I'm going to show you how I made this one. We're going to go through it real quick and get these out of the way. Don't know if I mentioned that, but I'm making thank you cards. My daughter's wedding is February 29th. So we're going to make this. This is your A2 size card. This it's kind of like a watermelon wonder color cardstock. It's 5 1/4 by 3 3/4, and then the another Whisper White. It's 5 3 5/8, and I'm going to stamp all in one color because it's going to be just like the green that we just did. Let's see. Stamp a couple of stamps. I'm going to turn this down so you can see on my desk. So I'm going to get one of these, press it down here. I'm going to stamp 2 of each. I believe this card will only hold 5. I just love this Melon Mamba. It's so bright, so pretty. If you don't have a Stampin' Scrub, I highly recommend you get one. Your Stampin' Up! Mist, I don't know if you can see that. Spray that on. Rub your stamp. I just rubbed it clean off the block. Dry it off on this side. Clean, clean, clean. Ready to go back in. Grab another one here. Stamping it in Melon Mambo as well. Straight down, straight off. Straight down, straight off. Go ahead and stamp that extra ink off there. I have a bad habit of not getting all the ink off. I'm not sure which ones I'm going to use. I think I'm going to try a different color too. Not a different color, a different stamp. I don't think I've tried this one, so I'm going to try it and see what it looks like. Although it's like the innards of that one. I'm just talking to myself. Pay no attention to me. I'm sure you all have never done that, right? Whoops, I stamped that a little too hard. Something was in the middle of that. I'll restamp that. Okay. And we'll clean that up. And we'll get rid of those. And you just go ahead and close up that ink. And you take your punch and you put right in. You line it up. Use 2 hands, push it right out. I love my punches, I'll tell you that. Sometimes better than the thinlits because I don't have to get up and run it through the Big Shot. Just sit here and punch these right out. Sorry I'm not an excellent videoer. I'm doing this with my computer and not my camera. I can't get my camera to cooperate, and I'm not a technological savvy person. I know the basics and that's about it. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to go ahead and adhere these before I put it all in my card, because I did one, I'll go ahead and share it with you. I did one in Pink Parouette earlier and I was finished with it, get ready to put it away. I left my Pink Parouette open and my card fell over on it and I made a boo-boo. I guess I could put some kind of embellishment or something at the top. I may work on that later so I don't have to trash the whole card. So I'm going to go ahead and work on this before I put it together and close up all my inks. So you just decide which one of these you want to go where. I usually like to put the jewel inside of the one that has that. So I like to have 2 of those. Maybe, I just think that's too much having 2 of those. So I might go with this one this time. You could just see if you like something better. I think we'll go with that. And I like to use my Tombow to adhere these down rather than my snail, because I can get up in the little tips of them. I don't want them to be coming up for any reason. Just grab them with my tweezers and kind of line them up on here as best we can. This is just my version of this card. Of course, you're welcome to do it your way. And Tombow gives you a little bit of wiggle room if you need to adjust your card there. You can visit my website. It's stampin'.com. It's Vickies, V-I-C-K-I-E-S, creations.stampin, S-T-A-M-P-I-N, up.net. I have that on the post-it note here. I could share it with you. You can read that. One of these days I'll get better. I'll have all this stuff populated for you. I'll learn how to do it, I promise. I'll work with a tech-savvy young lady that can help me if we ever get time. And there we have it. And I'm going to use my Thanks Much from my Hexagon 6-sided sampler, not stapler. Go ahead and use the Melon Mambo ink. I have a hard time stamping straight, so I apologize if this becomes crooked no matter what I do. Of course, I have a Stamp-A-Majig, but I'm too lazy to use it at the moment, so I will try my best to line this up. Still got a little crooked on me. And we will put this together. Close that up so we won't have any mishaps. We will clean our stamp. assemble our card. And I ran out of my snail, so I'll have to get out the big gun. I'll go ahead and fold my card before I stick that on. Sometimes after you stick it, it gets too heavy to fold. Use our bone folder to press that down so we get a nice crease. And we'll go ahead and layer this as even as we possibly can. I have to move it. I didn't get it even. Pretty good there. And we will go ahead and adhere the top. And this is going to be a horizontal. So we're going to turn it up this way. That looks good. And we'll go ahead and pop 2 little jewel rhinestones in here in the middle. These have little glue dots on the back. So there we go. There's the one in Melon Mambo. Looking pretty snazzy. And there was my Vicky's Creations .stampinup.net. I know that's not very professional, but I'm not a very professional kind of lady. Haven't gotten there yet, people. So there you have it. Still working on thank you cards. Got a ways to go yet. Look at my hair sticking up like a rooster tail. Oh well. There we go, folks. Thank you for watching. I appreciate the opportunity to earn your business. You can reach me at that website. You can order products. You can view catalogs. If you'd like to have a paper catalog in your hot little hands, you can send me a message on that email. I will get you one. Thank you for viewing, and I hope you have a safe and happy week. Thank you. Bye-bye.